Hey YouTubers, it's Valerie with Money Mindset Coach, and today I'm going to be talking about cars. If any of you have been here before, you know that right now I have an Acura TSX 2011. I love it very much, but it has 200, I think it's just about to turn 205,000. Okay, this is not it. You can see that. This is a Toyota Venza. Yeah, it's like a crossover SUV, and my sister is selling hers to me. And she is getting a Toyota Highlander, and I am excited. It hasn't happened yet, but I'll do a video when I get it. But I was very intent on keeping my Acura for a very long time. But I think even though it has a fabulous engine, it has, I think it's got a great transmission. The transmission's been very well taken care of for its whole life. I think, I don't know. I mean, it was getting a lot of miles. Now, can it go? It could probably go 300,000 miles. I'm thinking it probably could. But her Venza has half the miles that my car has. That's the big deciding factor, is the miles. Now the Venza is all-wheel drive. And all-wheel drive, I live in a really hilly area. I've been okay with front-wheel drive for the last 6 years, I could continue. I don't think it would have been that big of a deal, but my boyfriend has always wanted me to have all-wheel drive. I just put new tires on my car, but as it turns out, they just put new tires on the Venza. So, I don't have to worry about that. I'll still have new tires on the car that I have. The other reason I'm going to go with it is I started to think, and when I'm going to be doing my dog breeding business, transporting puppies in a Venza would be a whole lot easier to do than in a sedan. It's just not going to work. It just wouldn't have been feasible for me to do that. The other thing is, with the number of miles that it has on it, it actually qualifies to be an Uber. And I live in this tourist town where there's all these wineries and stuff, so it's not like you have to go very far. But I could make money Ubering people around to the different wineries here in town. I could do that. I've lived here for 6 years. I kind of know where I'm going, for the most part. But yeah, I know where I'm going. I could make extra money with this car. Now, this car is going to cost me, but I have money saved for this. I think with the puppy business, with Ubering, I will be able to, and then with selling my car, I will be able to replenish what I'm spending on the car. So I'm really kind of excited, It probably won't happen until August, but I am excited about this. I wish I could keep my Acura. I wish I could keep it too, because I would. I really would. I love that car. It's been the neatest car that I've ever had. Believe it or not, I am 67 years old. I've had that car for 3 years. So I was like 64 when I got it. Can you believe that until I had this car, 64 years old, never had a car that had heated seats? Never. Never had heated seats. My boyfriend had a car that had heated seats, but I didn't have one. So that's been wonderful. This is the first car that I've ever had that has a leather interior. Never had that before either. Never had one that had a sunroof. I did have a car that had a moonroof. You know, you could just open it up like this. It wasn't like a sunroof where it opened up totally. So never had that before. This car, oh my gosh, it's got a sound system like no car I have ever had in my life. Amazing. Amazing sound system. Oh my gosh. But I think it's going to be better for what I want to do in the future. And so I am really excited about it. It is a darker color. I'm not crazy about that. I like my white car. I had 3 black cars in a row, and I kind of swore I would never have a dark color, but you know, this car just has so much going for it. And my sister, you know, wanted it to go to somebody that she knew and that she knew would take care of it, and I totally will do that for sure. So anyway, I'll have to do a video on that car when I get it. But what I have decided to do, because I'm going to be selling my TSX, I kind of came up with a schedule of what to do. Yeah. Okay. Basically, from here on out till August, when I get this other car, I'm going to be washing the car once a week, waxing it once a month, vacuuming it every 2 weeks, and then minimize the miles as much as I can. So it doesn't, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that won't make any difference. I guess not. Once you're over 200,000, it's like, you got high miles. That will affect the price. So we'll see. But I'm thinking if I can keep up with this maintenance, because I haven't been waxing it monthly. I have not. I've had the car for 3 years. I have not done that. With having a dog in the car a lot, have I vacuumed it enough? No. Washing it, yeah. I probably do that more than I do anything. But I think this will be a good thing, because you know what? If I get used to doing this with the TSX, with my Acura, I can just keep it up with the Venza. I'll just keep it up, keep doing it. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on as far as my car life. And I am excited. I am excited. This is a 2013 Toyota Venza with half the miles that my car has. And that is why I am even considering this. The miles are number 1. Puppy breeding business, number 2. Uber, number 3. So I think it kind of makes financial sense. I am not taking out a loan. I am paying cash, which I truly believe is the only way to buy a car. I haven't always been there, haven't always been able to do it, but this I am going to do. And then whatever that car costs, that is what that car costs. No interest. You know, that's a good thing. When you pay cash for a car, you are paying that amount. You're not paying 4, 5, 6, 7 years of interest on a car. You're just not doing it, because that car is costing you a lot more than what you think. So I think, I don't know, I mean, Did God have something to do with this? Probably. Yeah, I think he did. But I think he has everything. He has something to do with everything that happens in my life. And I actually prayed the other day because I really truly believe that we need to put things in God's hands. We just do. Because we can talk about it and we can fret about it. We can do all those things. But you know what? You need to just stop worrying and give it to God, give it to Him, put it in His hands. And I did that with something specifically Saturday night when I was driving to St. Louis for the wedding that I went to last night. And I put it in God's hands. Now, what I have to do is not pick it up again and talk to Him about it again, because to me, I really believe that God only needs to hear it once. We will tend to reiterate and talk about it again. But do we really need to do that? No. He heard the first time. He heard you. So I am just letting it be. And maybe I will be able to talk about what that prayer was, but not yet. So we'll see. But anyway, if you've gotten value from this video, please hit like, share, subscribe. Consider subscribing. Comment. Do any of you out there have a Venza or know somebody who does? Have a Toyota? Have an Acura? How many miles do you have on your cars? I know some of you that comment quite often, I know, have older cars than mine and with more miles. But I just get excited by that. I think that's fun. I think that's fun because, to tell you the truth, I think they made cars better, 14, 15 years ago than what they do now. They're having a lot of problems with a lot of cars. They're too digital. They're too computerized. No. My 2011 Acura TSX is like a sweetheart. It is a sweetheart, and it was built in Japan. It was made in Japan. That's a good thing. So anyway, I'm so glad you came by, and like I always say, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. Till next time, bye.